Hello and welcome to another update video about GMX. So on the GMX chart, I've covered it a long time ago really, and it's one of the coins that I cover more frequently for gold members under the signals channel, so rather post signals for it. It is, however, a chart that is potentially interesting. It's not the most reliable one. It is quite a choppy chart, and to be honest, I might have to move to a different data set. I'm currently using CoinX, but for some reason you've got all these weird spikes. I think they don't appear on many other charts, but nevertheless, it is a bit of a choppy chart. It is, in my opinion, quite an interesting project fundamentally. But either way, we focus mainly here on the chart. And the only way I can really count that in a bullish way, and it has behaved quite bullishly. It behaved quite bullishly in the bear market because it made a new all-time high. We've been covering it, I think, on this channel since November 22, or maybe even before that. But was certainly one where we had good entries also for members. Now we might have another one, or we just had one actually. And a lot of members asked me to cover this as a video, at least once, So I see this as a larger ABC structure at the moment. An A wave to the upside into the October 22 highs. I can't really see that as wave one. The move is not impulsive, right? But the move down was corrective. We moved up, also not in an impulse. We came down in what you could consider an impulse, and now we're here. So that leaves me basically with the best option here is to count it as an A wave up, which was corrective. The B wave down was corrective. And then here, so A wave, yeah, but this is, well, sorry, no, this was not the B wave down. This was an A wave up, an A wave down, a B wave up, a C wave down of larger B. Probably confused everybody now, but just to take a look at that again. A wave up, then A, B, C to the downside in a B wave, and it could take us higher in a larger C wave, which could be an impulse, okay? So I'm watching certainly for the possibility of another all-time high here. There is a very clear condition that comes with it, and that is the $45 level that needs to hold. If that level breaks, then we have a sort of make or break point here that is broken then to the downside, and obviously that setup will then most likely fail. So if we now zoom into this swing low here of June, this June low, I waited patiently for a first signal that things could be turning around, and I spotted here this potential 5-wave move up. Again, we need to ignore this sort of phantom spike here, but we have a potential 5-wave move up into the July highs. We count that as a wave 1, and then an A wave down, overshooting B wave, and the C wave down in a wave 2. And this was one of the setups I presented to channel members, and also added some GMX to my portfolio as a trade, because we could rally now in a third wave. The very clear condition here, first of all, is not the most reliable setup. This is not an impulse to the upside, but it's a fairly clear 5-wave move. I can count it as a diagonal. And we have come into the target area, and turned around so far. Not impulsive yet, so at this stage I still expect another low. But the condition is that the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level holds, so I wanted to hold the $45 level. A break below $45 will most likely lead to a test and break of the $41, $42 level, the 10th of June low, and then we will have again more uncertainty on the chart. So all this is at the moment is a setup, but if the setup works, it can take us to $80 plus. Ideally, we talk about finally $100 plus eventually if this works out. And the next good reward to risk entry, in my opinion, will only happen then after the first 5 waves up here, highlighted in yellow. And then we should get an ABC structure to the downside. A, B, C, I highlight that in yellow as well. If we have the first 5 up complete here, again, this would then again be a larger wave 1. So we can add that to the chart. These here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's sort of how it should work, but I just need to change the wave degree for that, like that, okay? Do you see that? So 5 waves up, 3 waves down. If that support level holds, we should get a third wave up of a larger wave 1, then a wave 4, a 5, like that, larger 5-wave move. Basically what we had here in small, we would then get in large, and then another ABC structure down with another trend reversal area that we can define then. But first of all, it should then rally to $80 plus in this larger wave 1. So let's take that out again. Again, if we zoom in, because this is really where it's playing out at the moment. 5 waves up into the July high, A wave down, overshooting B wave, a very clear 3-wave move, and now a C wave down. I don't have a very good count or any count really for this move down. It's very unclear. I think it could actually be a WXY structure, but it's very hard to say. It doesn't really give us a very, very clear picture. Sometimes crypto charts, especially if they happen with lower volume, if there's not enough volume on the chart or something, they can be very distorted, individual crypto charts. So there is certainly a limit to what you can do in terms of the sub-wave counts. But the idea is that this is a decent reward to risk setup where a 3rd wave higher could be traded. Now, obviously, it's already left the area to the upside, but it needs to hold $45. So $45 is for me the key bullish support against which we can expect a 3rd wave higher. Below that level, it will get very, very difficult because below the 78.6 retracement, typically those upside setups are failing. So yeah, I will keep an eye on that for you. If you want to get more GMX updates, then feel free to check the gold membership. I'm not sure how often I will cover it here on YouTube because obviously we need to prioritize in terms of videos. Sometimes I get requests for certain videos, but if only 300 people watch that video, there's no point doing it, honestly, because a lot of time goes into these videos. They can still be decent charts, but if I can choose between a video that many people watch because they're interested, and then I have another coin where, people are just not watching it because nobody's interested. I mean, why would I focus on that, right? It's a shame because, money can be made with both coins. And if this is a decent setup, people should be interested. But people sometimes they're just interested in what is currently moving or whatever, not necessarily into the attractive pullback trade setups. But eventually, everybody needs to decide for themselves what to trade, what not to trade. But yeah, I mean, just saying there can be really good setups that I'm not covering in public videos because nobody's interested. But I still like to share them with channel members. Yeah, that's my update about GMX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.